Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's currently Saturday, but guess what? I still got so much stuff to do. Like, it's not, it was kind of a fun Saturday because I got to go celebrate my friend's 22nd birthday, and she's like the one I always study with in nursing school. Like, that's the person that has my back and I have her back. Like, she's like the truest, awesomest friend ever. Like, I could not get through school without her. Well, anyway, she turned 22 today. Went to go eat out, and I just got back and I decided to make a video. And I just want to talk to you about my first week of nursing school and how that went. So I started nursing school. This is my second semester. They go by levels at my school. So level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. There's only 4 semesters. And so far this week, it went by pretty quick, but along with that came a lot of homework and a lot of stress as well. However, oh, sorry, I don't know if y'all heard that, but that's my dog. I'm gonna show you him in a bit because I want to show y'all his ears. Like, they're so goofy looking. Well, anyway, back to what I was saying. I get distracted on. I'm sorry, y'all. So this week it was nice. It was cool. I enjoyed learning what my classes were gonna be about this semester as well. And yeah, there's just like so much to do. Like, you can't really like just stress about it and think about it too much. You just gotta take it one day at a time. Because at the same time, it is a lot of work, but deep down I know that I can do this. And I'm excited because we get to go on excursions. We can't touch any patients, we can't like do anything, but we're like kind of like shadowing. And this week I get to go to palliative care on Friday from like, I think it's like from 12 to 6:30, so kind of excited for that. And then we also have simulation, and this one's, I'm kind of scared about it because it's 8 hours and we're kind of like simulating that we are going to be taking care of a real patient, and kind of simulating as well that, like, you know how nurses have shifts for like 8 to 12 hours? They're kind of getting us ready to do that when we actually go and do actual clinicals. So that's kind of scary but kind of exciting at the same time. And also, this week we had some pretty cool sims. So one sim was called poverty sim. So we were simulating that we were in poverty. So my group, we were a family of 4, 3 kids and 1 mom. We had a dad, but he was never there. He got laid off from his work, so he was always out looking for work. And the mom was the only one bringing in income. And I was a 10-year-old boy. That's the part I was playing. And I had a 16-year-old sister who was pregnant, but she was never really home because she was always visiting her boyfriend. And I had a little brother who was 8 years old, and whenever no one was there to take care of us, I was in charge of him. So that already made it kind of difficult. And then our mom would always be gone. And then we had to go to school. It was like pretend school. And I got suspended from school for cheating. So I had to go home for, I think it was a week. And then that made it really hard for my family because I had to stay home. So my sister had to stay home to take care of me. And my brother stayed home too as well while my mom went to work. And then we had a police officer patrolling the families. Like, if you left your kid there and they're underage, they would be taken to CPS. And so luckily none of us got taken. But like towards the end, things started to get really rough that we ended up losing our pretend home, and we were sent to live in the homeless shelter. And so once we were in the homeless shelter, my sister got a job and was able to help out a little bit more, and we started to make it a little bit more money that we were able to move in with another family. So when we were living with this other family, we were able to get away from that, and we moved in with the family of my sister's boyfriend. Towards the end, a lot of families ended up losing their homes, and only like I think it was like 3 to 4 people, or 3 to 4 families still had their houses up and were able to pay their bills and everything. But it was like such a reality check, because this is for real. This stuff happened. So getting to simulate that was pretty amazing and very educational. So I really enjoyed doing that. And then we also had another sim this past Friday. We were simulating a patient who had schizophrenia. So we had to download some tracks from our nursing school page, and it was like voices telling you that you're not good enough, you're fat, you're a pig, you'll never amount to anything. And sometimes the voices would not make any sense. Like it kind of sounded like demonic voices. And so during simulation, we would have these headphones on, and that's what we'd be hearing. And during simulation, we had to do 3 activities. One activity was where we were in a room and we had to read a passage. And let me tell y'all guys, when I read passages, it already takes me like a bunch of times to read it and then reread it. I don't really grasp things the first time. Like it takes me a while to read it. And just having this and hearing that and trying to read, and then when we were done reading, we had to take like a quiz to see what we remembered. Like, no, I got a 0 on that quiz. Like I could not. You know, it was so interesting because I used to work at a mental health hospital, and many of our patients had schizophrenia. But just knowing what they were going through, even though some people have it more severe than others, and we were just the ones hearing voices. Like there's other types of schizophrenia, like the tactile schizophrenia, when you feel like there's something crawling up your skin, paranoid schizophrenia. There's a bunch of different types of schizophrenia. But hearing voices like that, I have so much respect for people who are actually living with that, because I could never. And then like another activity was they would pull us back one by one. We would go with a professor. We still had our little headphones on, and they would ask us questions like count back from 7, starting at 100. And I said 93, but I already messed up because they told us to start at 100. So obviously that didn't go well either. And then our last activity was we were simulating being in a grocery store, wearing our headphones and hearing the voices, and we were giving a list of things prior to entering the grocery store to remember once we got in there. And we had to buy, it was 3 items and give them exact change. But even that was hard. Like simple things like going to the store was difficult and very, very eye-opening. So I really enjoyed those 2 simulations, and it actually taught me a lot. Like, Jesus. But yeah, guys, I really wanted to share that with y'all. Okay, I want to show y'all my dog real quick. Check this out. Okay, so this is Oreo. He's a blue heeler / lab, but to me he looks like a blue heeler / a pit bull. Not quite sure. But look at his goofy ears. Oh my god. He's trying to, like, his ears are supposed to stand up, but only one is able to perk up like that, and the other one's just like derp. Like, oh my god, look at his ears. Oreo. Oh, what a cute puppy. Oh my goodness, I love it. You're so cute. So overall, this week was pretty busy, but I'm pretty excited for this semester. We have a lot of excursions as well, like I was saying. I'm sorry about that noise. My dog is being extra right now. We get to go to the OR as well and shadow. I get to go back to the mental health hospital that I used to work at. We get to go, well, I get to go to a detention center. Um, some of my classmates have different schedules than me. So some people are going to a place called Dovetree, which is a rehab center. And I actually wanted to go there because, I don't know, addiction is really interesting to me. Before I went to nursing school, the major that I was studying previously was community, family, and addiction sciences. And I just thought that was really cool. And then I ended up going to nursing school instead. But I actually really enjoyed those classes a lot. And addiction has always interested me a lot. Like growing up, that's all I would watch on TV was people, how people would become addicted, but other people don't. And how addiction, it doesn't care who you are. You could be a doctor, you could be this really successful person, you can be a regular person, and you can still get addicted to things. And I don't know, it's so interesting. But I'm excited about my excursions that I get to go on as well. And I don't know, I just thought I should make this video because I just wanted to give you a little glimpse into how my week went. And also, before I like to pre-make my videos. So before y'all see this video, you're probably going to see a video that I made my first day back in nurse school, second semester. So yeah, guys. Well, anyway, thank y'all guys for watching. I really enjoy making these videos. It gives me, like, I don't know, it de-stresses me because I'm not just focused on doing homework and trying to get everything done. It's kind of like a hobby as well. And also, I've been going to the gym. I went, it's not that many times, but it's something. I went 2 times this week. One time we did something called high intensive interval training. I've never done that before, but I actually really enjoyed it. And then we just did regular exercises. And yeah, that was really fun. So hopefully I continue that because I don't know, just having something that doesn't always revolve around school, it's peaceful. So definitely recommend not just sticking completely to your schooling. Try to go do something else, you know? Get away from that just a little bit. You can't just revolve your whole life around school. Like to me, that's kind of depressing. So yeah, guys. Again, thank y'all guys for watching this and love y'all.